TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV.
At the end of lectures, no, wait to me. The rest, and I'm so ferry. Men ferry. Who he has over very well when it comes to these matters. Spiritual matters are part of your daily activity. But that's what I say. It's part of your daily activity. It has nothing to do, with your religion. It has nothing to do with what I say. You're right. Say some of these spiritual way. No way to me. Ede abon ho ban nti se wonti bibia se na se wubu se o classroom a me hu bibia e wrong se obefere se ubesua se oye obi a oye me student na usua de to build your psyche se na be ya you be able to have this spiritual abilities in you be able to ignite them no. And then now obetimi in the course of journey no obetimi aye to prevent attacks from external. So because external it could be say official class recently no most of the students are doing wonders. What we na me church no what they are doing is they almost start to practice for others into say what kind of problem na no ahwe no apply no nya results. That is what is happening. And also no the kind of situation wo na no apply no nya results. And yen hye no so na ebeboa but say o yes anyema yi no wo hu kai hu say ebia nipa na boa no amana free ne ha wo mu no owo sunsun mu ekun bia okun ene wakoje akokun ama no enti wording say ubetimi akon ama nana ana say wa hoodin ni nu sa level no pajo so da say wa hoodin na edin say ubetimi akon ama nipa no ana say enu eno na liye ba behwe say obi a oye sunsun madwuma ekwan be na obefa so a say ensohwe ana say attacks but also as I say ntokwa dindi but chichirewa ekwan na befa so a you will come out of it successful but somebody I say ntino ye nhye ne so na ebeboa ene ye behwe ginger and garlic. These two they are kitchen your friend is saying spiritual practice. Last week you discussed some of the spiritual practice here. When I making mention of the kitchen wizard, and I said the kitchen spiritual practice, whereby any kitchen you can use them for your spiritual aid. But that's what I say. And the better choir over fast will be to me a use a ginger for your spiritual aid. Any choir over fast will be to me use garlic and so for your spiritual aid. Me pacho number no any Google screen so say. Upe say wo kwashi bi na pese wo mfrɛ na wo musa ubetimi afrɛ number na ewo screen so no se ofrɛ nso na se ebia ofrɛ a me pacho no problem also ubetimi asend no comment aba na wo busa question ko a upese me nya no ma na me yi ano ama wo fefefe yenko straight see e ka se ginger dia ginger eyema ni pedua no spiritually no self-awareness, your biomagnetic energy system, no. Okay, the ginger, man ni self-awareness. Se ebeman when you bow also. Ewo dia ye bi emu. Mekai na my because say hey wo de wo da se den kra na ohwa nkromo a ye bold ni anu asori ai mada me call but so no ba bia me ko bia no make sure say connect ahoma bomi mu connect to the soul into coming back and me pull ya na ice elastic pa na me wom pa just what I say sa na tie and I was so utimi enya sa self awareness no and na it enables the spiritual being, no, to go through blockages. Say the barriers is your barricade in way whereby it is very difficult. Say ubet me after me patrol and also it me wow ema ufree mu. The choir abefa so abe free mu no. Me church oni nyana matiase e. Na esan ema wa hoɔden no kɔsoro. Ema wa hoɔden no kɔsoro. Na mame mu abakwasam kakra bia me bi twam ne yesese akakaduro udua wo fi a eyebusu de ohaw ni ayigina aba bampacho emma obi enada. There's nowhere you can adapt akakaduro pacho so that say the kind of flavor the leaves ni blow no, it cleans your lungs. It helps to cleanse your lungs pacho so what I say enu ti no yenhye no so na ebeboaye se uhwe ginger ewo the spiritual aspect na ginger oma ahoden oma o biomagnetic energy system no or power with ahoden wo ho or power with ahoden or sai emaninya tumi bi a yemfa ne se saa tumi no obi aye bibia tiawo na se ade no ahiti wa with ginger no it me break you from sa enyema no a nipa na yetia wo no wakoji akuata free na mani mu akuata mani no nyaaye no ehun susuanso oba oso ye wo kwan a obefa so obe use ginger e be break you from this spell. Ginger can break you from spell. Okay, so it has a spell. I'm talking about negative spell. It can break you from negative spell that has attach itself to your biomagnetic energy field, which is manifesting physically in the physical body, and then in the course of you practicing spiritualism or and as being a spiritual practice, there are so many things we call them the psyche, that spells that they can cast on you. Now, when they affect you emotionally, automatically all the 7 chakras shut down. Now, when the 7 chakras are shut down, there's no way. Mama can show obi also Jesus manjuma. Then the chakras shut it down. There's no way the person can perform. Last time, a month here, me no me adwuma. Bibi sa ha omu delay me coming. Ne enisa me mama bufu. Ana me bufu kakra bi. Me try the way na me kind of and then Debbie. So on say when the chakras are shut down, there's no way you'll be able to perform to that level of satisfaction. But just what I say, I don't know, you need to make sure say your chakras are always balanced as a practitioner. Your chakras are always balanced as a practitioner. Say utimi maintain sa no a ebeboa. Na the way on be hit here, they can hit, they will hit your emotions. When they hit your emotions, na say you cannot concentrate. Until maybe you are not supposed to touch certain tools out here when you are in your monthly cycle. But because it has affected you emotionally, and you need more energy to put it back in its normal state, which M1, Pacho what I say, which M1 in Pacho, Yenshan so. And then you be require ginger bit me overcome this emotional stress. And this emotional stress, and I'm talking about the psyche emotional stress. The psyche emotional stress that has to do with your biomagnetic energy field, maker. Now, maker say living a day before it starts. living a day before it starts. Ginger can help to project what lies in the future for you. That is what people will call the forecast. But just what I say, with ginger, it can enable you, it can open those portals for you to go through those portals and know this is where section A is, when I have section B or I have section C war. Now, acquire obefa, you will be able to do all these things. No? With ginger, no, I made mention, say you will need the cassava leaf, you will need the ginger, you will need the alligator pepper. But just what I say, and then a little bit of salt. You wrap them together, put them under your pillow. Now, whilst you are sleeping, it projects you to the future and shows you what lies. It's like, oh no, you set a time limit for yourself. Say, between now and this hour, and it will show you. But that's what I say. But this is the situation now. That vision, that projection now, ginger enables you to project and know what lies within the future now. At times you do get external attacks from the kind of help you've reached out to. Don't think, say, I don't get attacks. I also get excessive attacks. But at the end of the day, how I come out of it, is what makes it unique. But just what I say, as students, don't think say you have everything perfect. No, but say would say a day we bar, me the ahaban we and now we canwa meet me a bit me up boa am what to be temwa and no a bebo until the me pacho abra we emotions at a waka na ama chakras in the drop no. You need ginger. Ama it me as ama power no as baby without being uninterrupted. But just what I say, you need a peaceful mindset as a spiritual practitioner to be able to focus on their way. Peaceful mindset as a spiritual practitioner to be able to focus on what you are doing. Now, those who uses the negative spells and as negative energies, what they do is say they look at certain things or certain energies in your life or in your spiritual system, and those energies that you've obtained, they just have to hit one or two and then they will have access to you. But when you kwanya obefa so a obetimi abo ho ban free saa nyema no ho a ebeba be pemo na asan akọ itimi pacho ye hye nso na ebeboa ene no ye hwe wo wankasa no wapomuden no how a obetimi aye ama spiritually no watimi enyi. Use ginger to cleanse yourself by taking the roots and starting from the top of your head, touching your body with it, scanning all over and around. She will grab hold of any energies that have attached itself to your biomagnetic energy system that is giving you an uncomfortable situation or uncomfortable life. The root of ginger, no, that is what makes it. Yeah, what their leaves, no, yeah, they no so much. You hear the root of the ginger, no. Now what started from uti, okay? What they are kicking from uti now, and then you are scanning. You are scanning the so na uti umuno. Oba scanning from uti na babesi eye onase. Na say oya ne sa. Whatever that is there, no, Emma, whatever that is there, no, Timmy Pacho, Jensen. Now, most of you, are not mobile. Why? Because when you are in the spiritual realm, there are certain things you are not supposed to do, but that is what you will do. When you are in the spiritual realm, there are certain things you are not supposed to do. Ibn is saying, when you are attending to someone one-on-one, now automatically it will shut down that senses of perceiving the person's past and present. But just what I say, I bet shutting it down. There's no way you can see it. Oh dear, me patcho try that way. To always, you have to make sure, say, you control how you do your things. When as soon as you start, obi one more kujana altar so, ojina altar no hono or calculating maybe a few altar so pepe no obey obi. There's no way you have whatever that you are pleading for. Unya. And now with me here obi adwuma no at the end of the day the person doesn't get the results. Not that a fault, it's the fault of the person. The person is so much observed with the kind of situation now a person. But that's what I say. So the anxiety level no should to cause, which is 1. 2, he or she is looking for revenge. And it makes the work extremely difficult. But that's what I say. If the same thing, you as a practitioner, you also allow yourself to go through the same thing, to be so much into something that someone has done to you, now it will affect you. But that's what I say. So to block the crown chakra from going through or storing this kind of memory in it, you will need ginger. You will need ginger as a way of getting rid of this negative influence. So as I say, negative influence. It's in Bachel. Now Bachel said, United States, United States, Bachel, mewo honum from 27th of February up to 10th of March. 27th of February up to 10th of March. Bachel. For a year number no be display on screen so na make a reservation. Say offer sa number na no one make a reservation be patrol ho na obehu say bia number of days we me wa ha it be patrol yen hye no so na ebeboa yen on be display number no na mahu say na kwan mo be fa so a mo betimi aye reservation team patrol yen hye no so from 27th to 10th, 27th of February to 10th of March. 10th of March. Ntibi pacho yes so. Na mua ya starting and then the year is coming to an end. The year is coming to an end. It's a year no be every year. Yo enyema was say o year. Yo enyema was say o year to prepare you for the ending. Any 1 year was so year to start you with a new year. But just what I say, it's more marshable US new wedding. A bet here say, so that some of the things you need to practice from as the ending of the year, the beginning of the year, Met me actually was a church near much or not dear. I was so the count, not the account. Dear was so yedo, not what the year. It's be patch or yen so. Now, a choir of Befasua, and Yama Bibu is swinging at times practicing the spiritualism, you do get attacks, suicidal attacks. That is, depression is a number 1 agent that kills most spiritual practitioners. Suicidal is one of the if you take, let's say, 10 spiritual practitioners, one of them dies out of suicide. One of them dies out of suicide. There's this guy or travel all over the world, and basically what he was doing was purely spiritual. He was kind of checking anyway, and in lies power. But that's what I say. It lies power. And at the end of the day, no, unfortunately, by this one the cool no. Last 2 years was it? Last 3 years move back. So, and for you to avoid suicide, you will need the ginger. You will need the ginger to avoid, because depression, but you won't say, I'm working on most people. Obia Efra, me that Obia Wayfrey. Before some many beba me honso na ebia omo wo menchen a se bi obi ani wono mo a omo close no na me push you to the corner, because my attention for the work I CD omo de no. But just what I say, ginger can help balance this kind of situation for you. You still have your loved ones around you as a practitioner. And not to say obi wo that kind of psyche attack now could you free more automatically it will try to see say it may hit you. Now say a try not may hit you, then you are free. But so try not to hit you are in trouble. But just what I say, and now it will go a long way to help us in everything that we are doing. To help go a long way. Now, especially for you to have things going the way you want as a spiritual person, there are certain things you can do with the ginger. A bit me abwa amasanya me what me achieve. No ginger no roots no no roots no so no roots first to be 10 to 15 minutes. Now say what is this wa be pacho ma evaporate, okay, what the entuma be kata ho no washim to when you feel say something is holding you within your inner being, bibi hodu no oye wo hwie nye ye o sole o feel weak why you we no pe ginger no we no de wo ho no nya na haban ginger no root no na twetwam na fasi jaso udi si jaso a 10 to 15 minutes no e betime do 100 degrees Celsius, which can give you evaporation na odi ntuma akata wo na wa hyew obi beka se wo pu ho. Yes, and no one of the ways you can detach yourself from the negative spells na wa attach. Unse de bia meka se be badwuma na mekɔ na manwaye a menya ade be kyene na menya excessive aches ebia means as a result of the work that me in the previous day. But just want to say it's so that we will not be able to always be under attack. It is a buffer also say why you okay. Then as a spiritual practitioner, you get someone out of their trouble. But say when you talk, nobody listens anymore. Then you need the ginger. You can choose the ginger as but make sure say medically no ginger digest food within the space of 10 minutes. And to make sure say obey didi and sana what you ginger no. Sa ginger na wuchiu no ebeboa ama o throat chakra no aye extremely balanced. Throat chakra no be extremely balanced. Patricia say it will be extremely balanced. It is say ebia demon bi na se owo bi so a na se utimi hu a se ukasa obetimi efiri ho no. But just what I say, your verbal way of casting out or banishing demons. That is when your throat chakra is extremely balanced. It is a way to be a balanced throat chakra now. You can go to that mile of verbally banishing or casting out any demon that is possessing someone who has come to you for help. Someone who has come to you for help. With impatro, Yanshan no sona, a bebwan pa, ewo, dia, ye BM. Ginger will clear blocks, obstacles, and habits that keep you from moving forward. As a spiritual practitioner, there are certain things that will keep you from moving forward. That is laziness. Laziness. Someone has come to you to seek for assistance. Nipa no on trust one can but one will say because of laziness, this is what happened. You keep on, oh, man in there, and then one year, man, it's not 1 year. Initially, now come a plan and say, may take you two weeks off. 2 weeks off, and sana makwakoye US, you know, new beginning, no, makwakoye my US for. But this is the situation. Say me take it 2 weeks no offer. Before say new beginning, you know, the ending, any new beginning never you know. Na a chomukra, and to obi be mistake and why. But some content more met me a resolve to Nina. But just what I say. It is a me choose to say, my main rest for 2 weeks and a month, and son my resume. It will affect a lot of people, and that is some of the habits are say, oh, as a practitioner, you need to avoid. So when you're a practitioner, you are there as a person, and you are living, you want to live a spiritual life. Always avoid certain habits, such as laziness. Laziness. Okay, laziness can block a whole lot of things. Laziness can be a blockage for you. Bon say, oh, mama change kakra, mama nyewe na a delay, and every second counts. Send your was as soon. As soon as your friend is saying, if you know the inner being no woman, the inner being within me and this physical body don't any the same, and say the inner being now so net me mono and this how body win and say body when there it is a vessel as a way I made ba hanomono and so no ababeshim. And before obetimi ananti asase we so no you need something from here no wetimi ananti so enti no akwala no a ono abehye batan na oye notie no so no biti ni mu no so na ti maame ni mu na cha notie no kakra enti no onya piepe so gina ho no mu awura no mu enti it could be say ebia before no me free ebia na me kopie o China ebia me kopie o South Africa me kopie o US but this time no be pie o Ghana and but just what I say enti no I was see a hye saa enyema we nyina nso se wa nhye ne nso a ebetimi affect you e kwan be affect you no say unya that self awareness na when you are waking from your sleeping it will go a long way to clear all those obstacles, bad habits no make no na kwan a obetimi clear this bad habit no prepare the ginger as a team. But just what I say, prepare it as a team. Utwitwam and now blend it. Now why you the team? When you the team, just get your spiritual bucket and then add a little bit of it. It's part of the mint family, so it will be a little bit minty. Okay, now from trim to onase. Not trans ma enwo. But just what I say, trans ma enwo. And enyema say oh sorry I say glue na chi watna so ma won sorry anyway ni nyina no bon say afei a release you from it. But just what I say, a release you from it. Enyema wo betimi e de wa anwa calculate say okay energy ne make as say this no ka it is a me the say ya oh ene ma me ntwe na kakra ma ye no ubon say you don't wait till it gets to the worst scenario. You always make the attempt to resolve them before they happen. If you are not even a student and you are watching now, please, there are so many things you can do with ginger. It will clear this kind of blocks, obstacles, and bad habits that we gather as a result of this kind of universe that we find ourselves in. No, we tend to forget, say, we are going through a journey. The way I go through this physical realm, no, you are abofra when you need na wababi no. The same thing. Unye is the beginning of the spiritual realm. Se unye wua is the beginning of the spiritual realm. For you to go through it is said in the spiritual dimension. So that is how it is done. So you need to make sure that the spiritual being, no, it is fortified. And yes, I now share these worldly things are tembiano, the spirit in you, no, and I say the biomagnetic energy system, no, I move electrical when you move no, tembiano, it will run out of battery. It will run out of battery. Now certain things are holding back. Certain things are holding back. And yes, I ever prevent your next coming, it will prolong it. As a practitioner, bonsa feel call and normally the spiritual practitioners or quite I know about because they are always doing what is spiritual. What is spiritual? It's no new. The in and out. It would not do one on protocol. Papa. Now wasamba back. But the way it will delay your reincarnation, and at every grandpa you might not be able to reincarnate. You might not be able to reincarnate. So what is my reincarnate here? Then it means you've been offered a position, and I say you've been condemned. Two things. So if you are seeking your truth or purpose, Ginger will give you a push up or the right direction, leading you to your self discovery. So for those of you who wants to know, oh, Obi-Wan must say, Reverend, I want to know what I can do for myself. I want to know the kind of business I mean. Ginger. It is someone comes to you as a practitioner. Then the partner say, me persemi hu dia me purpose abede bath assessing we ya me pacho ubetimi amma no the ginger bath okoya onu a will see for him or her. I'm gonna be free and I'm be free oba be shese it is saying am ya ebetimi aboa me pacho so much as ubetimi dey comment aba musa questions say me child I love say mubusa questions. Mumusa questions. Questions who here pa and answer ubetimi afre line no I or honom no na wodo question aba metimi answer pepe. Mostly no in terms of the spiritual work, okay, in terms of the spiritual work, creativity is very, very important. If I talk about creativity, it's not about doing something or coming up with something that is no. Making research of breaking negative spell, that is the creativity I'm talking about. It's not making spell to, sleep with people's wife and no. Take advantage of, no. Those ones will dim your light. Those ones will dim your spiritual light. It will dim your biomagnetic energy system. But if you are creative enough to make sure you come up with spells that encounter negative energies, always you will be on top. And ginger can help you. Ginger can help you. How can ginger help you? If you do a day before it's if you leave a day before it starts, these are some of the ways you can adapt that formula, because within the day you will know say enyama weni ACC sa enyama we BCC me hwa me de ebia alligator pepper na me fa sort kakana me de kabonwa etimi destroy that negative spell no. You've become a creator for that spell. Spell I use Asian spells are all. At times, some of the books are me hear research from. Some of the books, extremely old. Extremely old. It has passed through so many hands. And sana meso ever be do me say. Pacho smart I say, and you know, yen so as to how be creative in terms of say ABM, someone is having difficulties with childbirth. Anyway, you should be able to come up with solutions. A bit me panel enya that breakthrough now or pedal spiritually, because no spiritually no or you decline. That is why waba won chain. And you know, yen so and ginger a bit me abwa wet me at chimsa and ye may be pacho. The leaves of ginger is very, very important. Titi nafebu hono. Add dry no. Okay. Then boil it and extract the compound in it or in them. Mix it with water. Mix it with water. And take a 7 days bath with it. It will calm you down. And whilst I would dry no, come on down, then it is opening these portals of creativity for you. And you can be a musician, you can be a chef, you can be a teacher, you can be a lecturer, you can be whatever. And you can still apply and it will work for you. You don't necessarily have to be my student before this works for you. It works for everybody. And you know, no matter whom you are, this can work for you with the ginger. The negative energies are extremely scared of the ginger. Why? Because the biomagnetic energy system of the human body to attack such negative spells. So biomagnetic energy system no is stronger. Acquire your immune system is stronger. There's nowhere certain ailments anyway ebe COVID by bebre we out of it. Omo immune system very low no. Omo na affect you. But yeah, your immune system no higher no. It did not affect us. Why? Because we have maintained that stability of immune booster. But just what I say, I hope say mu draw notes and mu make something out of this. Are you there? Are you there? I hope you are making something out of it. This will help you as a practitioner. This will help you as an individual. When you are visiting a ceremonial grounds as a practitioner, make sure you have a powder ginger with you. Make sure say you visit any ceremonial grounds whereby you are going as a spiritual practitioner. Make sure you have a ginger powder with you. What do you do with the ginger powder? Let the ginger powder be in a can or something, and before you take a step, sprinkle some and step. Make sure you step within that where you sprinkle the ginger to. Do it in a way that you will not offend others. So if you are going with your entourage and you are in the middle, just sprinkle it as you move along. Now, any spell that has been planted beneath the earth to work against you, the ginger will automatically overshadow it. It's like it becomes a concrete. So it cannot have its way to hit you. If there are nails, okay, just on the bare soil, and you walk on them, they will definitely pinch you and even wound you. But assuming you cover them very well with a hard substance, that you walk over them and nothing will happen to you. It's the same thing that the ginger also does for you. Until what the ginger ni petit form one na o kono na ebie any spell be a shahonom no na true no. Especially for those of you who are traditional practitioners in the spiritual dimension, whereby moko events ni ade uyo hene uyo hima uyo we me pacho you need a ginger powder. Most of these practitioners, they are always attacked because a young will be person who say okay me to me or any, and it is the in spiritual practice the most the common thing that can kill you is ignorance or taking things for granted. It can easily kill you. It can easily kill you. You know, the patrol shedding so na ebeboa ewo dia uye biem. Shedding so na ebeboa. Now we aka sa enyema we nyina awie. How a ginger etimi repel against ginger can repel against negative energy. How it makes you self-aware. It awakens the biomagnetic energy system in you. How ginger does all these things. So you as a practitioner, if you want to be creative, what and what are you supposed to do? I want to see more, please. More questions. I have a lot of students, so please, when I come, I am a person. Mumusa questions. Ask me questions. Don't just listen to me. Ask questions. Ask questions, and don't go and put your question on the platform or in the lecture theater. That one will not do you any good. Okay, just post them here for me. Na meet me in reading more, and I say Fred number na wo screen so first number we are be patcho major na de wo bi ano me ya no ama from kwamna boache kwamna catch there unua ba say spiritual journey you're taking it just a couple of days. It's a daily practice in Tino omanani na ho. Or say, good afternoon, Reverend. Thanks for your precious time. Kwamna, this is what I love doing. But that's what I say. This is what I love doing. You know, say ube to me, I self-awake when it comes to spiritual. From Esther Opoku to Ahen Mensa. Say, good afternoon, Reverend. God bless you so much. One Madam Esther Ubeche yen kinki bebre pa from Central Region Coast obadi inshao pa obadi inshao. And from Papa Joe, say greetings to you, Reverend Prince Yeboah. Greetings, Papa Joe. Papa, let me send message to the foreign line and give me feedback as to how things are going with you. Please, it's very, very necessary. Why? May you na you how I will carry on. From Bernard Trebe, or say Bedia, good afternoon, Reverend. Good afternoon, Bernard. Me pacho, I want to see more questions. And you make Kenyan. I believe, sir, most of you, this is your first time I'm not. A bit the money did that. Sir, you will move from one place to the other. You can prepare floor wash with ginger. Okay? And for instance, who building a place, you will use that place as your working environment. And conform about how one basic for help. But as a practitioner, making sure say for the first month, no, we about 9 days, we about 7 days. Prepare ginger, okay, tea out of ginger, and use it as floor wash. For washing. Floor honum no fa wash wonum nyina what the wash wonum a any negative spell be honum no will be uprooted. Okay, for instance obi honum a wo fie a wotimu no yesi no yedi kind bibi hye ho ansa ne yesi eba sa oda honum the energy that is coming from beneath no that blood no hits you, so it affects everything that you are doing. Be pacho person when you feel anyway, I'm a patrol. Now, person who feel more as a practitioner, no, prepare floor wash from the ginger. Now, for mob, a honumina, would then no, for mob honumina, it will shield you from these negative energies that heaty a fino. Patros what I say. Yenshan so na ɛbɛboa yɛn papa mepacho mo United States of America mepacho from 27th of February to 10th of March mewo honom eti mepacho mo betimi afre numbers na egu mo screen so no na mo make appointments. The year no is coming to an end, a new one is starting, so we need to make sure say yetimi the ending and then the starting yetimi joining together ama wetimi continue say negativity be wo mu a ya clear then oba will check what is ahead of you for that year no year new one na no according to the astrological, the signs of the zodiac. Any use me pacho you use the signs of the zodiac. We are going purely spiritual and nothing me pacho say oba first thing oba kaimene say my shoulder oba first na kaimene say me check it, me share the forecast of your life amount the forecast of your life you check it and first you check it we are ansane yakọ bebre na maxate chirebo kwan ya mo befa so a you do certain things formulas for yourself for the ending and then the beginning. Bebre na started about close to 50 people are contacting me. Omo no buy say Reverend, according to the signs of the zodiac no and they the same and I'm sure I don't know ona okoye I don't have to do it for you. Una okwakoye I don't have to do it for you. Me can because semeka most of these energies they might see and then maybe attack you with certain kind of laziness into the main camp, but when you call the number and then you make reservation here, if you are in the States I will show you what to do. If you are in Ghana and so tell me to give you a forecast of what is ahead of you for the coming year. And land and so when you meet me, let me also hit me sir. Me check it amount and me patrol share so question back could be what mame answer and also from mame or say good afternoon Reverend, please can we use ginger to break family or generational cases? Please no you can't use ginger to break those things. No, that one you need to go a bit, you need portion now or spell now prepare. No, ginger will be part of it, but you can use ginger to control generational curse. As to you will feel more de bia be do na ntokwa asi hono de bia ntokwa the same family no you say family bia ba be ka ho no me patrol you need the ginger powder say who you part of that family that's the bia ntokwa and I say wawarium de bia ntokwa be patrol ube hia ginger powder no they only ginger powder ne be patrol for ginger powder no compound no so do sprinkle ginger powder no also sprinkle also sena obi ko dwebo na say oye spiritual person oye ohene oye we ya efi na kwa ahemfo no mo hye ne so mo ko adwabo ni we ya de nti a mo yare no enyema hyehyefo mo ho if so obi try we try akonfo anyway mo hye ne so mo start say we di ginger ebe hye mo ho as part of say we are konfo kra na wo de ushire na okoma edigu ho no ya different one kra okoma edu ba bi omuntu wu na asese obi di yeva ne say to akra be hye ho no mo a entimi enwo the ginger will melt it, but that's what I say so offer because akomo nye boni o it's another way of manifesting the act of spiritualism, but just what I say in a good way. And yet doing it in a negative way. Bibia ye wo papa bia no we have ne boni. But just what I say it is say oh na wo de near papa tem bia no ho e wo tan. It be pacho what I will suggest is the tem bia no ginger mel na ginger ebe make sure say spell bia ya hye against you no. Enya dia ebetimi abamusa na ebe boa wo. It be pacho yenhye no so sa emame yes so sa emame eti mame bacho untimi mfa ginger embreki generational curse. But you can control the kind of negative energies that this generational curse brings to the family. You can control the kind of energies that this generational curse brings to the family. Mami chame hona me nu so kakra na me ba na na the garlic aspect as to how our garlic ebetimi aboa spiritually so but before say me dey eno bebro no summarize the ginger aspect formless ne behwe no one after the other na motimi atwo atwo no yi meba mame na me homra.
Your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV. Your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV. Your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV. Your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV. Your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV. Your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes.
Your number one spiritual and entertainment TV. Me patcho students enyema na metron bebre ebie no ma muni misramu menfere o de frɛ o frɛ a obetime ya anonymous be kai wo school no utimi eyi question she obi ano na nipa na busa question na ma wo say nipa na busa question na bon say lecturer ni say this is very intelligent question that is nipa na je no nyam na shenti you can make it anonymously. I'm calling from anonymous. Me patcho me question ni ye ne sa na ebeboa wo ye sa na ebeboa wo me patcho how a obe use ginger ni helps you with self awareness. The biomagnetic system it helps you to be very very self aware in the biomagnetic system. Me patcho at the same time it helps you to be very creative in whatever that you are doing. The physical creative na maker, the spiritual creativity is what I'm talking about. It helps you to be very creativity when it comes to coming up with new spells. But just what I say, new spells. Now, you can use ginger in so many forms. You can use it as a diffuser, but in this time you cover yourself whilst the ginger tea now prepared is diffusing, okay, in excessive or a rapid space. That is when it's diffusing at the space of 100 degrees Celsius. You cover yourself with it and then you are in. So ginger evaporating it is helping with your biomagnetic energy system to be very strong, and when it is stronger, as a immune system boost, you are able to overcome any negative attacks also. Second one is taking the upright standing scanning with the ginger roots from your head to your toe. You will scan with it. But just what I say, would the ginger never come from your hair to your toe? Pacho uvie now koda and yema obehu when you come back and then you tell us. But just what I say. So obi the issue abro. Issue no be what I want to say. You want to understand the creativity of it, the logic of understanding the situation and how to resolve it is what you need. So and then I will be na yemfa kind of say Yemfa ginger and scanner body no say the ginger scanner body na ye betimi enya bibi efrim. And the obenya film no the solution that will come out of it. Intimi pacho shenenso. And no you can see it in a form of trance or in your dreams. And then you can use the ginger powder no in its raw state, okay, to neutralize negative spells that has been set. Those negative spells no or charms no, they've been set not specifically for you but for anybody who says me will to me saying you know just to challenge and see. They set the trap and sit somewhere and watch. They set the trap and sit somewhere and watch. And to say one person be the best thing to do is say ubetimi enya ginger powder no as a spiritual person, and I say not even a spiritual person, oh ko baby at least nya with you baby oh ko no trust say baby me kwe die meeting bi aba oh ko trust wo ye ohene wo ye we na wo trust be pacho make sure say wa hene ma na wo hye no wo de fadinja ne bi pitipitim na hye na ko fadinja ne bi pitipiti wa hene ma no na hye na ko ebeboa wo ama negativity bia ya hyehyɛ ma wo no ebefi ho no ana se ubenya ginger no na haban no watete gu wo no na wa ma dry a dryer be pacho why upright bath with it ebeboa ma wo system na relax say you relax you begin to understand certain things it happens within this physical realm we no say na ya ba yenyi ye di birthday ye we no ukodu the spiritual dimension no zanete eti ukwa na akopemu a yes wo na ukọ we di certain number of years na ukọ sana spiritual dimension no so tie but ehọ no because it is spiritual no enyema to be happen within the space of time ubetimi awo baby for be 2 days but now you also 2 days but now you've been there for 2 years in the spiritual dimension intimi pacho yenhye enonsonso say na be ya yekwa yebetimi abentem as practitioners, and I say we living the spiritual life. Men fa spirituality any unya ewu. We yesa wankasa ene wudi unwewu. Okay, men fa spirituality any unya unwewu. We yesa wudi wankasa ohun abro. We yesa o anyema e wo se etu nipa ni nyina no it will bounce back to you. Intimi pacho yen hye nso. Tam continue me enhwe garlic me bo garlic no so fast na yenko na bebre na em se mu break time na mo de ba lectures. Garlic offers powerful protection, shielding you from evil energy, hazes and gossip. She can also be used to be ward off people who you no longer wish to have around you. What we say, those of you who have children, now they are gnashing their teeth anyway, no. And when they are in that spiritual dimension, certain energies be or committee, you know, will follow no abahanum since so one more or back and in that is when you see a struggling way. But what you need, they say, ubenya garlic. Odi so blend ya na why ndi kakra na fast track kwala no odi sra no a se odi koda edem wono mbeye nyan ba fast track no beye 30 minutes now the dry no enye wura na system no okay so your ba ye 7 days your be ma ye no 9 days man no any spiritual attack bia na akwala ne kum no ebetimi eyi na firim afi wo spiritual practitioner no ekwa be na ginger no be fa so a ebetimi eyi we frame me pacho from his anande question bakubia ba mame reading na me answer na to us or say I've misplaced some money and I don't remember where I put it. Not that it's missing. Is there any solution that can help me remember where I put the money, please? Yes, this is what you do. For instance, now you need to know what lies between the past and then the present. And the only way you can know what lies between the past and the present is by doing the scanning of your body with the ginger. For ginger no can utino from utia bepem onase. But making sure that can be just not the anyway no, making sure say it you can feel the mint, okay, on your body. Faki ka from utia bepem onase. Ubon say automatically no. O de koda. Obe sorry no, baby a o de to ye no. Ebe o say kwa no mu say ehye ho, obekọ no na ehye ho. Nti bi pacho ye ne sa na ebe boa why na menyira sika no, menyira no me pacho. Menyira. Se na wo ka no enyira ba ore na afi. Eti about this protection for yourself as a spiritual practitioner. Protection for yourself as a spiritual practitioner, you need garlic in your portion. And you now prepare to protect yourself, and you need garlic. But garlic alone can protect you from negativity. From negativity. Ginger and garlic warns away negative energies. There are so many energies you don't need them around you anymore. At times there are people that you don't need them around you. Why? Because they are toxic to your system. The way they speak of you, okay, automatically makes you feel inferior. So no matter how powerful you are, there's no way you can achieve your purpose, or you can allow the spiritual being within you to achieve its purpose. And at the end of the day, you will keep on failing. So you need to have these people exiting from your life so that you can spiritually be active. And how can you be spiritually active? By making sure, say, you've applied garlic in your life to prevent some of the things they say to you. So you say, "Sam kofo we num nyina ebeba onchen." Here say, "Sa enkofo we beba onchen." Your enkofo they are sycophants. Okay, they will say humongous things to make you feel, "Oh yes, you are on top of the world." But trust you me, they are killing you. Once you start applying ginger, it will start revealing them. How will you reveal them? The kind of spells that you create will reveal them one after the other. When you start using garlic, it will warn them off. They wouldn't want to come close to you. Obia or one negative energy bia, the energy negative bia no. Who use garlic or male. Or male. Or male. Because garlic no obade adomwa helps here any the kind of higher energies that they are connected to no make catch them so that you understand why garlic who use garlic or me who use ginger or male. But just what I say it's motion and so and mame motion and so mame me pacho mo questions no e betimi aba mo questions no betimi aba so mama send a message but it has been restricted. Mama pacho betimi send a question ni bi na me reading na on my system no so say it's been restricted. It's been restricted in pacho san send me bi mama na me answer ma why pacho me answer ma. We have protective layers we have placed around ourselves to keep us hidden, safe, unseen by the world around us. For you to be very safe, you need to make sure you have activated these things. Okay? The protective measures, or the protective layers, or the protective laws, the protective method, the protective formula, you need to make sure you have activated them, okay, to keep you hidden, safe, unseen by this physical world of ours. And until that time, be a make us say, oh, hold my fahusi doesn't mean say what it no, Debbie. And you may be one more, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. And when you keep them to yourself, it helps you to elevate in whatever that you are doing. As a practitioner, you are coming up, as you are in the lab, you are in a lab preparing something. So make sure you have tested everything and you are sure they are correct before you bring them out. That's just what I say. Before you bring them out. Other than that, the basis of you being hidden and other things, will be useless. Will be useless. So please have that in mind, and never think that you are too higher for any negative energy. Never think you are too higher for any negative energy. That is the wisdom of the Gallic. The wisdom of Gallic. Never think you are too higher for any negative energy. As soon as you undermine or you underestimate that negative energy, automatically, it hits you, boom. It hits you from all angles. Now, it will go a long way to help you. Keep your questions coming, please, so that at least we are. I wouldn't have to come back to the lecture theater to explain certain things. Maybe I made certain facts and a bedroom or which is limited to the lecture theater alone. So, when you're part of this spiritual school, I'm a part of. You can call the number on your screen, and there are two numbers. You can call Healing Hands in England, and then you can call Ghana. These numbers, and then they'll click front desk number. They will be able to add you to the platform. Now, since you are hiding yourself from this physical world of ours, why? Because there are so much negative energies that dwells within this realm. It is a free range where anybody at all can come and display. It is a display grounds for so many, both physical and spiritual. That is why you see people showing off big time in everything that they do. You see people doing so many things. But if you want to be out of all this, I suggest you work with the Gallic to protect yourself. Work with the Gallic to protect yourself. Yes, Gallic stinks. It stinks. But there are so many ways you can use them, which in a measure by where Yeboah them sincerely you can't even stand it. The overdose of anything is strong. Garlic helps to break things, whether it is a relationship or a case, and is often used during exorcism. Garlic is also strengthened. Garlic also strengthens the energy field. So your biomagnetic energy system, the chakras, the garlic can also help to strengthen them. How do you go about this? How do you go about this? We have certain incense that are made out of garlic. When you have these incense and you burn them, okay, it helps a lot. For instance, if you feel your household, the souls living within that kind of particular house, they've been besieged, all the souls have been besieged, make a floor wash out of garlic. Make an incense out of garlic. Burn, wash the floor with the garlic, and then burn your incense. And make sure if you are burning incense for spiritual purpose, you make sure you have it in something that is movable. Okay, you have it in something that is movable, that you can move around with, because maybe you can't light one here and one there, so you need to move it so that it can enter all narrow places or narrow spaces. So please take note of that. Take note. So when you use garlic any mobile form, or now we use friends and incense, now the combination of the two, no, a bois emma and yama na a page with your na a be a room no automatically no a shut it down a baffle cry it tuna as a cry protect it household no from these negative energies. These negative energies. Say a beer you have say oh you're a spiritual practitioner, and through your work, you know, while finding yourself in a relationship whereby you want to come out, you are going deeper and you want to come out, you can use garlic. You can do the garlic bath and you come out of it. If a curse has been placed on you, you can do the garlic bath and come out of it. And it's often used during casting out demons. Casting out demons. The garlic is often used. Why? At times, you liquidify the garlic, you know, then you spray it around the environment. Now, oh yes, no, and it helps to bring out those negative spells, you know, brings them out and banish them. And then at the same time, you, the spiritual person, it strengthens your biomagnetic energy system. No? It strengthens it. It gives you more energy to work around it. Garlic is the queen of truth telling. Like garlic, we have protective layers we place around ourselves to keep us hidden, safe, unseen by this worldly of ours. There are certain Indians who be na garlic chain and the community chain pure garlic or that when you feel say ufie tembiano, you sense the presence of negative energies and pe garlic or the first saying main entrance na first saying hono for garlic in the same main entrance hono as if say dried no the first saying okay why na hwedi besi and I say baby awo ye adwuma no make sure say garlic around na hwedi besi na hwe sa energies na they try to make you visible to this physical world of ours, no. If you are quite sure what you are gifted, your gifts are, garlic will help you find them. If you are not quite sure of what your gifted are, so yes, you are in the spiritual school, but are you supposed to be in the spiritual school? What is happening? Please prepare tea out of the garlic, bath with it, give yourself 7 days as a lady, give yourself 7 days as a man. If you are here and your purpose is totally different from the spiritual class, automatically you will know. If you love spiritualism as a hobby and you want to uplift it or make it part of your life, it can enable you, give you those directions or the path that when you follow, it will give you these directions. But say we United States of America, but between 27th to 10th of March, 27th of February to 10th of March, but mewo United States of America, but na make how say click real estate, or be na click real estate ewo honom, click real estate na ewo ho, click multimedia so ewo honom. Now click real estate, what we do is that we help cushion you. A minimum almost say you can never build until you have a lot of money, but with the little money you have, you can build. men tena won mu se wo nya sika edan ma ansa no asi dan me pa cho frek real estate sisi a na enu wo mu ni sika se odan a wusi a aka nwura ana usika woda ho abese ofensi dan enso usuro se sika ne ba entimi enwie dan nti wo hodo ebi na se sika no betimi enwie dan no because na me obi din komo na me 2 bedrooms ukura be $15,000 to $20,000 abetimi build 2 bedrooms on a with a big hall and nipa no kase me boa no osi da bi but ubetimi se one away na akoto materials abun say yes ubetimi intimi pacho offer oba na wa request for real estate na onu omadi nkomo and ombeboa e wo dia oye at the same time pacho oba first thing offer pacho wo ye reservation na catch up say me pacho me do a me say first thing reverend check ma me no onye the forecast for me for the year it's the forecast for you for the year me pacho say oba me twen wo fa na me say have to do forecast for you for the year it mean me check ya ma it me pacho say oh yeah open the forecast for you for the year me pacho no waka but it is necessary to say year ni ba end year starting from no ubetimi enya the forecast na ebeboa ama dia wo ye bia no ayeyi it me pacho say oye practitioner ana say wo hwe me na wo pese wo mo ho ban no pacho say utimi nya garlic ewo dia wo ye bia mu a ebeboa wo ama etimi garlic esi it hides you from negative energies garlic edi wusie from negative energies anything pacho yen hye so na ebeboa ye pa say a friend say medical can say it is the queen okay of truth failing it is say opese uhu no kra bia me pacho you can use the garlic when we have a history of abuse, hurt, pain or trauma. Garlic would work with us to feel protected while at the same time uncovering the beautiful truth we have been hiding. And I make kind of say abofra waba wiase fofo ni we no bo say one and I know your way. There are so many things are attached to the child, the baby, during the spiritual dimension. No, and certain energies be banned and change will make certain friends be those friends no and one into no say or that one more it has become like abuse. Sending a bullying for physical realm is the same thing as spiritual dimensions where here. That is if you are not strong. Into abra when you are you go to certain things. It's why we now back to this physical world of ours. It becomes very difficult for you. Why? Because baby Albefabiano, right from infancy, almost they are attaching themselves to your biomagnetic energy system to always make sure say you are weak. And I don't know, so why we are a bit me, I'm a work committing suicide. And I make us say most spiritual practitioners, okay, they commit suicide a lot. Say person sabbat on my patrol, ube here say, ube me a issue garlic because a bit clear that abusiveness when our firm during the transition, friend say, reincarnation stage, it's even harder than this physical world. Na e was no I had to be do a heaven I want difficult so how problem you say way when and I'm way so na you can go and then attach yourself to the biomagnetic energy system to help you but the one oko faway it's one was in it here it will be energy be free baby akeke e bi won kra another soul like you or no who go through the same way can move from on any angle to come and hunt you. But that's what I say. And say who decide never we in we are see it be big trauma also. Oh one man I am show. So I call it one I am show no way you will be patrol. Fagalic Israel. Fagalic Israel. About pamosa unwanted energies na free and who aman who tono. And I say fagalic essence saying ufie no ano we say those sack of garlic no fa sen efi no ano and I say wo chichire no say e wa homa ho kakra kakra wo dia sen ho say na oil ribbon no yes no I understand it will help to warn out those negative energies. She brings us out of the shadows and back into the light where we belong. Into whatever that has been disturbing you when you were in the spiritual dimension, but just what I say, a fight here one. It's the same thing when you are working for someone spiritually. No, there are so many things that can affect you during the course of it. But so we are in the process of preparing yourself. No, you can use garlic and it will shield you from it. Question be about okay. Mama answer question now. From my mom say, Reverend, I was just still on the family case. I just wanted to say ours is stagnation and poverty, and the women in the family are not able to get married. Oh, okay. If you think, have you check and see if it is a family case? Have you checked to see before you do anything? It's like you need to make sure you do your screening to see say I deal with me call up me see na yeme but just what I say I was say checking now sa enyeme ni nyina nti say mama say what check e no say a family case there, then there's a way we can come out of it. There's a way we can come out of it. If the women are not able to marry her, you alone, mommy, you cannot stand in for the whole family. It will be too expensive for you and your descendants. Their old man said you can detach yourself from this case. But just what I say, you can detach yourself from this case. Then it means someone within the family did something, and then maybe in your generation, you were bondage, which is the family bondage, whereby it has to do with a deity that has turned into a demon and a curse. Curse, no, the it means munya papa da and truly munya papa munya wareda. Yes, those ones are curse. Those are negative energy. They traumatize you. You can do it with garlic, not ginger. But that's what I say. You can do it with garlic. A kwambe na befa so awon be ye. Where she be man also pew. Yo, mama, what I would advise you say before say sex before marriage no enye money. But that's what I say. But before so do humba be man, I would advise you say do the garlic bath for 7 days. Do the garlic bath for 7 days. So we garlic bath for 7 days. Any negative energy it tries to attach itself to you and automatically will warn out. Wait me ando, but just what I say, you don't know. Yension so na ebe boy. It no wait me aye. Na yenhwe. Aware na o ware no pacho Fondex na yen screening yenhwe. Near say, is it truly that of family case? And I say it is a bondage. There's a difference between curse and bondage. Okay, there's a difference between curse and bondage. The bondage is much heavier than the curse, but the curse can follow you everywhere you go and makes you feel useless. But that's what I say. Make certain things like poverty and other things, are part of the things that can make you feel useless. Why? Money is the least of all, but they will make you lack it. And when you lack it, you feel you are useless. But say, if you use garlic, it will open certain portals for you. And it will open for you. Say, if you think you are under curse, whereby before do the garlic bath for 7 days. Now, odie ko na hwede ebesi. Ko na hwede ebesi. Iti mi pacho. Ye hye no so. Aha ene lectures ne de beba hwie eye Monday oba de adom a ukwada ye besen hia ni ahwe another way as a spiritual practitioner obetimi week bia ene dia ye treaty now ye treaty ne me pa cho mo nya ne mo hwe ne ye pa emi beba ebeboa wo me se me tra me na nchen for 1 year sa 1 year no eno na esomfa so abama me no mi no ko anyama bebira mi sua no over there me hu se me na oye ba na mi sua enti ma dwa anko but I have a very sharp brain and I say it me capture events even as at 2 years certain things that told me krano me kai enti no say ono unye fortunate enough to have that you can learn from this school and it will go a long way to help you. Click spiritual school e wo hono se na beboa na dia wo ye bia no spiritually no watimi enya benefit afim bibia ni wonu ma wontimi enye spiritually ubetimi aye but ubetimi aye uni hear the right formulas na odi aye and so ubetimi enya the right formulas you need someone who knows the formulas and can guide you through. This formulas comes with no string attached. They are but with string attached no e pacho ebe how those ones are the negative ones. Until say who class that's who you are there. Now a short way to establish yourself then my lecture theater is not for you. Look for somewhere else. We don't do that. We don't do that. For if it is revealed to me and I will be catching me sincerely, automatically I will take you off. I will exit you from the school. You can't be part of such a wonderful class. Etu oba de nko bibia ho dia wo hwehwe bia no oma wo asomdue se wo asomdue a wotimi ede ye nyama bebre na watimi dia ye dia oye onka ho na omo ho ban ewo dia ekoso abrabom bia oba de adom a ekire ye behia ni ahwe enyema ekoso abrabom in general pato sada se ye behwe sa nyema no but Wednesday oba de adom dia eye spiritual school, click spiritual school. 27th to 10th, 27th of February to 10th of March. Me pacho, but dates we go on. Pick it one day, friend. Not pick it day next year. Can you say it is the ending of the year and the beginning of the year? Any year, baby, there are things that you need to do to make sure say you have a prosperous year. We are using the spiritual, the signs of the zodiac, to enable things happen for you as you wish. Say now, say, then you need to do things to coincide with that curve. Okay. Oba de nko bibia ho. The Reverend Prince Yeboah. Oba de adoma echna yebesen hia. Member review say obe like page no wa share ama wunua no so etimi a benefit from this wonderful lecture. Me that's it.
KTV